everybody, how are you? Welcome to CK's Antics. Today is Saturday, October 3rd, and we are now officially into October. That's crazy. So hopefully this finds you well and you're having a good day. We have a lot of stuff on the agenda today, and I will do my best to get through it without too many delays, but hopefully it all works. And yeah, and I'm going to try something new right now, and I have no idea how this works, so I guess we'll just see how this works. Hey, look at that! Hey, I did something. Hey, thanks. Do I just hopefully I just take it off? Is that how that works? I don't know how it goes away. Oh, I guess we'll figure that one out later. Yeah. Okay. I just yeah. So now I know that it comes up, which is good. But now I have no idea how it goes away. Yeah. So. Oh, I guess I just have to do that for right now. Okay. Anyways, but yeah, okay. So today we have a couple things. We're going to go over the upcoming week's holidays. Then I'm going to do a review of I See Your Voice, or I Can See Your Voice, which is a new there we go. A new singing-ish voice song, whatever, on Fox. So, and then I'm going to do some new games came out or are being released soon, and I want to highlight those because those look really interesting. And of course, funny, interesting stuff that I find on the internet. So let's get started. Here is the upcoming week's holidays. So tomorrow, October 4th, we've got a couple good things. We've got National Cinnamon Roll Day, which looks pretty good. I'm all about that. And National Crunchy Taco Day, and National Taco Day, and National Vodka Day. Those are the ones I'm going to highlight. Obviously, you see the other ones on there too. And if you don't see the theme here, it's food and beverages that I typically highlight. So there you go. And if you hear my dog, I apologize. The neighbor dogs are barking right now. So he's really pretty good about not barking. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, so those look really good. Because I'm dropping daily holiday information, I'm actually not going to go too much in depth in any of these, but I highlight the ones that I'm looking forward to. And the fact that Crunchy Taco and Taco Day are two separate things, I find interesting. So that's it. And then for October 5th, there's really nothing that jumps out at me that I'm looking forward to celebrating. Obviously, as you can see, nothing about food and or beverages. But obviously, National Be Nice Day, that's important. We should be nice every day, but apparently we need a reminder. National Kiss a Wrestler Day, which makes absolutely no sense. Give me 2 seconds here. All right, so I think we curb the barking now. Okay, National Get Funky Day, Kiss a Wrestler Day, Do Something Nice Day, and then finally World Teachers Day. Actually, that's a really good one. Hopefully you've had good teachers in your life. I have. I've been really fortunate with that. So there's certainly teachers that I will highlight on that day, of course. And for the 6th, on Tuesday, we've got 2 things that I definitely want to highlight. We've got National Coaches Day, but National Mad Hatter Day, and that's all about the Alice in Wonderland and the Mad Hatter. So that looks pretty fun. I'm all about that. National Noodle Day. It's a food thing, but not huge on my bucket list. National Plus Size Appreciation Day, and National Transfer Money to Your Daughter Day. Yeah, I'm all about that. I'm going to call my dad on that day. Don't worry, there is a National Transfer Money to Your Son's Day. So if you're wondering when your day is going to come up, it's coming around pretty soon, I think. So don't worry, you have not been left out. But unfortunately, if you have a sister sibling, you might get beaten to the punch here because the daughters go first. That's just how it is. So, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Paul. Exactly. Yep, you'll be taken care of. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah. Yeah. You will be taken care of. All right. So, also we have World Cerebral Palsy Day. And then going into Wednesday and Thursday, because there's only one on Wednesday, what I'm looking forward to on Thursday is National Fluffernutter Day. Who doesn't like a fluffernutter? Like, I'm not a huge sweet person, like, but I'll say this. Fluffernutter every once in a while isn't too bad, especially if you're celebrating it just once a year. That's like perfect. And if you don't know what fluffernutter is, you haven't been, I don't know, living yet? I don't know, what's that phrase? But seriously, you're missing out. Basically, it's just marshmallow, but like in a spread form, and it's amazing. And then also National Pierogi Day. Like I said, I highlight the ones I like, which typically is food and beverages. Let's bring up Paul's comment here. That's pretty funny. Back to the you'll be taken care of. Yeah, no, it's not a hitman thing, but true, it does come across like that. If you're not tracking exactly what I'm referring to, I totally get that. All right, and then let's get into Friday. Oh, Friday and Saturday. We're going to cover them both. And so we've got Friday, we have Leif Erikson Day. So for the Norwegians there, World Post Day. And again, what did I say? It's all about food. National Cake Decorating Day. And obviously, if you're going to decorate a cake, you're going to make a cake. And obviously, you're going to eat it. You're not just going to let it sit there. So again, another wonderful holiday. And it's on the weekend, which is even better. So you can like bake it in the morning and then enjoy it for the rest of the weekend. And then finally, more hugging. I don't know what all this hugging's about, but okay, whatever. And then there's some other ones on there. But again, I go in more depth on each of these every day for the days that they fall on. So, and with that, let's get into the reviews. So I watched I Can See Your Voice. It's on Fox. It premiered 2 weeks ago. And I wasn't like quite sure what it was about. And basically what happens, they have like 6 apparently singers that come on. And the contestant has to guess which... Well, no, they get like these guesses. They have to eliminate them and determine if they're a good singer or a bad singer. So what happens is music plays and then they lip sync the song. And based on the lip sync, the contestant has to determine if that singer is good or bad. And so they do 2 at a time. And at the end, there's some kind of, I guess, professional, like, coaches, if you will, or singers, artists that help the contestant, like, decide if they should get rid of a singer, because they have to eliminate one in each round, and they help them decide if it was someone who can't sing or someone who can. And it's really it's interesting. I gave it 2.5 stars. I've seen the 2 episodes now. What I don't like about it is that you don't, if you're sitting at home and you kind of want to play along, it's hard to, because they cut to like the judges' reactions, they cut to like the contestants' reactions as the fake singer or whatever is lip syncing. So you have a hard time determining if that person can really sing or not. But it is pretty good. It's nice to just kind of have around the background. I don't see this show lasting too long, though. That's my take. I don't see it like going beyond a year. But then again, American Idol's still around, and I think that should go away. Like 10 years ago, it died out, I think. But anyways, yeah. Honestly, I don't even get the whole live type shows, all these voting shows, or what do they call these things? I can't even remember what they call them. I just don't understand them. Like, there's so many of them. You got, people that live in houses or whatever, Big Brother's house, and American Race isn't too bad, but again, like, I think some of these just need to go away. Like, you've had your time, you did good, it was interesting then. For me, it's not really interesting anymore, and you kind of just need to go away. But yeah, so that's my take on I Can See Your Voice. I'll probably still watch it. It's more of like I can do something else while I'm kind of listening to it. And I do make some guesses, but again, like I said, because they cut away from the person lip syncing, it's really, really hard to tell what if they are a good singer or not. So, but that's that. Now, onto the gaming stuff. There's some new games that are either coming out or have been released. So at top, I saw on CNET this week that Mario Kart Live is coming to the Nintendo Switch, and basically you can buy when it comes. I think it comes out like mid-October, and you can buy like the package, and it will have like a couple of like marker areas that you can actually place around your house. There's like 4 little like flagged areas, little markers for turning, and then you get a cart, like a physical cart. And my guess is you make your racetrack in your house and you drive your cart around it, and I'm assuming it reads off those like marker little signs and the corner turner things that they have, and you literally can play this in your house with like a live, like a real car, with there, and it's hooked to your Nintendo Switch. So I will be getting this. Like I said, it comes out like mid-October, I think. So once I do, I'll kind of do a review, and if I can figure out how to get my Switch displayed, I'll certainly do that, because it does look really interesting. Go to the YouTube, and I can drop the link. There's a YouTube kind of video on it, and it looks really interesting. I think it does. So we'll see how well it does. And you get to like literally race in your house, and you can design your course however you want. So I think that's kind of fun. And then also Star Wars released this week on Xbox, PlayStation, PC, the Squadrons game, and it looks really, really good. I saw the release video come out like a week or two ago, and haven't downloaded it yet, but I will. And then in addition, if you have like a VR headset, there's some additional features for that if you have that. But it does look good, and I'll probably give that a shot as well. But yeah, so those are 2 gaming things that I found were pretty cool, and I want to share them with you. But here is interesting stuff that I found on the internet. So I like Board Panda, and one of the things that Board Panda had this week was this article about illustrated animal facts by Brian Ahern, and he draws Zoo Draws comics, and you can go to the website. That's who the artist is down there. So I just kind of screen grabbed a few of these because I think they're great. The one about the otter I think is hilarious, and so there's like these are facts about these animals, but then he makes them more humorous. So I guess otters actually name their little pebble or rock, their favorite rock that they find. And yeah, so I thought that was funny. And apparently male capuchin monkeys pee on themselves to attract females. Yeah, I don't know why, but they do. So yeah. Interesting? Sure, why not? And then here's another one. If you didn't see this one, there were these parrots in the UK that were removed from the park because they were swearing and then laughing at the guests. So somehow they picked up these swear words. Obviously, I'm sure they picked them up from probably the zookeepers or something, or maybe even the folks attending. But and they're African gray parrots. I don't know if you know anything about African grays, but they're like ridiculously smart. My brother has one, and they pick up on stuff like super, super, super quick. And, and then they just like repeating it over and over and over again. And so what happened is the reason why they laugh is they were saying these swear words, and like the zookeepers and obviously some of the guests would kind of laugh when they would swear. And so they picked up on like, I said this word and I got a reaction. So then the birds literally started doing that. Like one bird would swear, another bird would just start laughing. So they had to remove these 4 or 5 parrots. They separated them, and then they put them around like other parrots that apparently are not so foul, pun intended, mouth. But yeah, and now I think now that the zoos are reopened, I think they're gonna let them like go out, but not like in the 5 group little swearing group that they were in. But yeah, so I found that very interesting. If you want to read the whole article, it's on insider.com. It's actually this piece is like all over. There's several websites that have picked up on it, but this is where I first found it, and I found it hilarious. Well, I do, but then again, I'm an adult child. So, speaking of adult child, now this is actually pretty cool. So I just want to highlight this, especially because I enjoy space, all that kind of stuff. But this is kind of neat. So this female astronaut now has not only gone in outer space, but now Kathy Sullivan has gone to like the deepest depths of the oceans, and so she is now the world's most vertical woman, and she's, I think it was 7 miles deep. The trip itself took like close to 4 hours to get down to the depth they needed to be at, which is insane. Like that's a long trip, because if you ever seen like those like submersible pods that they do go down in, like they're super tiny. So yeah, that's close quarters all the way down, and then obviously, you know, having to come up is that's a long journey. But that's kind of neat though, to know that you've basically, you know, gone, you know, above like however the height is on the shuttle out in space, and now the deepest depths of the ocean. So I thought that was kind of cool. And that is all I have this week. So hopefully you enjoyed that. And I really did. Oh, I do have one more thing here before I close. And again, if you've liked this, don't forget to subscribe or ring that bell, leave me a comment. But I do have this. So Disney Plus has come out with Disney Plus Group Watch. And if you are a fan of The Mandalorian, this releases on the 30th of, I think, right? 30th of October, right? And you can now, and it's actually, this is live, but you can group watch any of the Disney Plus stuff with another person, like a friend that has Disney Plus, which means we could have like a Disney Plus like group watch for The Mandalorian if you're a fan and you've got Disney Plus. I'm like all about that. And so totally worth that. Oh, group watch is a good idea. Yeah, Paul, it is. Let me see if I can grab your comment here. Oh, yes, my screen just went blank. But yeah. Yeah, group watch is pretty cool. Like I'm really looking forward to that. So hopefully I can find some other Mandalorian fans out there, primarily the baby Yoda right there, and watch this, because I think it would be really cool to do that. You have like a little group watch, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I actually have a little countdown timer on my phone for when it airs, so that's good. But yeah, that's all I have this week. I hope you've had fun, and If you want, my good friend Paul, who's there in the chat, Paul Burke is going to be doing Jackbox game tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you've got plenty of time now to go take a little break, get some snacky snacks, come back, and then head on over his page and get ready for some Jackbox game nights. All right, everybody. Hope you had a great time, and I'll see you again next Saturday, same time, same channel. All right, everybody. Bye-bye.